Hey everybody, Kim Shady here. This past weekend, went to Smoky Mountain Dave's to do some fly fishing up at Forney Creek off of Fontana Lake. So the first thing we did was load his pontoon full of camping gear and food and all that. It's kind of like car camping. You just load everything you want to into the pontoon boat and you take off, and it's just like car camping. I love it. And then so we got in the pontoon boat and headed across about an hour of riding in the pontoon boat to get to our campsite. The campsite is on a little peninsula that stretches out there, and it's the only one, and the only way you can get there is by boat, so it's very secluded. So as we traveled down the Fontana Lake, this is the views that it was like. Gorgeous day, beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better weather, and all the leaves are on the trees, or most of them are, except for at the high elevations, but on the peaks. But it was a good day. It wasn't too cold, wasn't too hot. We had a pretty good time. So when we fixed up camp. I got on my fishing gear, and so we started to go ahead and head out to Forney Creek from our campsite. So first thing you do, you got to walk and kind of keep looking over to the side and see where there's a good pool of water that you want to go fish. But it's a hike in, not too bad, but you got to kind of keep a watch on where there's good pools so you can stop and hit those pools. And I'm terrible at it. Here I am fishing Forney Creek, doing the best I can, and I went over for the week, or for the 2 days that we fished. So I really suck at this fly fishing, but I'm learning. It helped going with Smoky Mountain Dave, and also Five Fish. I gave him Five Fish because he caught 5 fish and we didn't catch any. So and plus I think he's Native American because he's got a funny last name. So I think I do think he must be a Native American. So 5 fish seems to fit him pretty well, but he's the only one that caught fish, because I sure didn't. I spent a lot of time in the trees pulling my fly out of a tree, or breaking it off and having to tie flies back on. Maybe I even took off a tippet there for a couple of times that I had to stop, and that takes me forever. So I enjoyed it because I love the weather, and I love being by the water, and everything it's just me. I like that, whether I catch anything or not. And then I take some videos of me laying down having lunch. I was getting pretty tired even then, but so I was up on the bank looking straight up in the air, just looking how beautiful day it was. And Smoky Mountain Dave fixed us some sandwiches to take with us, because we knew we wasn't going to come back till about 6 o'clock that evening. So we had sandwiches that he had made, so that worked out really well. And then we just fished, and here I am. Well, no, this is on top of a bridge. I went up it wasn't Eagle Creek. It was something, that other creek that I went to. It was a smaller creek, but I just wanted to see what I could do there, and I did zippity doo dah. So that didn't work out so well either. But then I did found the pool. I think this was probably, I don't know, this might have been the next day, but you can see I did catch something here, and that's a keeper for sure. Yeah, a freaking stick is what I caught. So that's me. Yeah, that's what I caught. So I'm just not a very good fisherman, but I'm going to get better. Had to throw a picture of Smoky Mountain Dave using his P38 to open a can of peas, and that reminded me my brother, which is Crazy Luther. He's got a gold-plated P38 that he got in Saudi Arabia when he was over in Desert Storm, so I had to post a picture of that. Then we cooked our couple of fish that 5 fish caught, and they were excellent. But we had a great time, and I appreciate Smoky Mountain Dave for putting this together, and it's a good time had by all.